Good evening. First tonight, the final fundraising push for a new national landmark here in the West Midlands is underway. A further £2.5 million is needed to fund the Eternal Wall of Answered Prayer near Coleshill.
Permission for the Christian monument near the M6 and the M42 was granted a year ago. Those behind the project say it'll give a massive boost to the local economy. Lewis Warner reports.
Standing at more than 160 feet, the Eternal Wall of Answered Prayer promises to be a destination for everyone. A giant infinity loop made up of 1 million bricks, each telling a personal story of a time people have felt helped by God. Today, exploring the chosen ground, the former chaplain who came up with the project 17 years ago feels his idea is finally becoming reality.
It's terrifying, but we basically need to raise £2.5 million, and if we can do that, then we will start building in the spring of next year. And I suppose it's sort of the moment where, you know, we're going to the public and going, okay, do you want this? The world that we live in now is so busy, so fast moving, so we're trying to build a space where people can reflect and think and consider the stories and consider whether prayer and faith should be part of their life.
With £7.5 million already secured and permission granted, the wall will almost certainly go ahead. For maximum visibility, it will stand on the outskirts of Birmingham by the M6 and M42. Those we spoke to in nearby Coleshill were cautiously welcoming.
Well, if it's done tastefully, I can't see any problem with it.
Yeah, I've heard about it and I've seen, you know, pictures of what they think it's going to be like. So let's just see, shall we? See if it does bring people here.
It's an image of what it represents, yeah, the prayers of the people, and yeah, I think it's amazing.
I still think it's better thing to spend money on, but it looks okay.
Once complete, the Eternal Wall will eclipse Gateshead's Angel of the North at more than double its size. Organisers predict it will attract around 300,000 visitors each year and contribute more than £9 million to the local economy. But in a modern world, is there really an appetite for a religious monument of this size?
What would you say the relationship is like between the church and the public? Are we seeing fewer people classing themselves as Christians? And if that's the case, do you think there's really a need or a demand for this monument?
I think quite the contrary. I think we are seeing a growth of spirituality in this country that we've never seen before. I mean, I think 38% of people believe that prayer helps mental health. I mean, that's a massive number. And so even though people might look at the overall media in this country and think, oh, we're a secular society, but the reality is there is tons going on behind the scenes.
The project has the backing of political and religious leaders, including the West Midlands Mayor and Archbishop of Birmingham. By the end of 2023, dawn will break on this new national monument right here in the Midlands. Lewis Warner, ITV News, near Coleshill.